Welcome back to the Tigers Den podcast, guys. I am your host, Big C. Before we get started, you already know what we got to do. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're brand new, and hit those links down in my description, man. Follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram at Big C Gat Gang. And, of course, big shout out to the Noti Squad. If you haven't yet, ring the bell and join the hottest squad on YouTube. Talk about a nail biter. Our Grambling State Tigers do it again, beating a top 5 team in back-to-back weeks, 35-28 over the Michigan Wolverines. Phil Austin finished 22 of 30 for 274 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Austin was able to carve up the Wolverines secondary with his plethora of weapons at wide receiver. On the ground, Thunder and Lightning both went over 100 yards. Brooks got most of the carries, 31 for 176 and 2 scores. Will Higgins carried the rock 8 times for 102 yards and 1 score. He had 2 impressive 38-yard runs, one that sealed the deal for the Tigers. Out wide, Rob Bradford, Chad Terrell, and DJ Clark had 5 catches apiece. Terrell led the way with 5 grabs for 96 yards and 2 scores. He's showing how dangerous of a weapon he really is. On defense, Hodges led the way with 7 tackles and a sack. Maynard and Goff both had a sack apiece. The 2 freshmen are starting to flash their potential. Nichols and Bennett both had an interception. It was a tough day for our secondary, though. Donovan Peoples-Jones caught 3 balls, 2 of which were for touchdowns. Then the defense was able to keep Evans just under 100 yards, but gave up 67 yards to Peters. The G-Men did just enough to squeak out this win. Our Tigers moved to 2-0 on the year. Now it's time to take a look at the top 25. Bama is still your number 1 team in the country. USC is 2. Stanford moves up 1 spot to 3. Penn State is up 3 to 4. Miami up 3 spots to 5. Auburn also up 3 spots to 6. Oklahoma up 3 spots to 7. Florida up 5 spots to 8. Texas up 2 spots to 9. And the Irish round out your top 10. The Wolverines fall 6 spots to 11 after their loss to us. Missouri falls 6 spots to 12. The Cornhuskers are up 12 spots to 13. Florida State is in at 14. Clemson falls 12 spots to 15. LSU up 1 to 16. Grambling up 2 spots to 17. Then you have Washington, Ohio State, BYU, Arizona State, FAU, Vodtech, and South Carolina, and Northwestern rounding out your top 25. To the recruiting trail we go. It's time to take a look at our board for the first time this season. But first, a peek at our roster. We are losing 20 seniors this year, including DJ Clark, the wide receiver, Deontay Bridgewater at safety, and John Nichols, our shutdown corner. We have major holes to fill on defense, mainly at linebacker. Number 1 on our board is the number 1 corner in this class. Meet Rayshawn Baker from Austin, Texas. The 6'2 corner is the number 1 DB in the country. He's got great coverage ability and could come up and make the tackle. With Nichols leaving this year, Baker would be a great addition to the secondary. The Tigers are also looking to get faster on offense, and wideout Jordan Paxson is that guy. The 5'10 South Carolina native is a burner. He's got great speed, decent hands. He could see some time at wide receiver and in the backfield replacing Will Higgins. Athlete Mike Collins is a 5-star stud from Michigan, and this kid is going to be great. He can play up to 5 positions, but if he were to choose Grambling, we would move him to corner. With those cover skills, he could be another shutdown corner for the G-Men. Next up is Sean Edwards from Gilbert, Arizona. The 6'4 athlete is a monster. He has track speed and can catch and jump out the gym. He would be a great replacement for DJ Clark, adding more depth to an already great receivers room. The Tigers are looking for more offensive line help, and Jamie Jaquez would fill that need. He's 6'5", 282 pounds, a Florida native, and he's a monster. Look at his strength and blocking ability. He could move right in and start from day 1. You can never have enough pass rushers, and Torian Ray, in our opinion, is the best DN in this class. He is 6'3", 252 pounds from Ohio, and check out his traits. His power and finesse move are elite, and he can get after the QB. Teaming him up with Goff and Maynard would make for a dangerous trio. Talking about quarterbacks, the Tigers are looking for a QB to develop behind Austin. Meet Chris King from Chicago. He's 6'5", 225, and has an arm. He really doesn't have the mobility of Austin, but he has a great arm talent. So that's a look at the top of our board. Comments below, which prospect are you most excited about? The board is forever changing. Once I find a new talent, I will keep you guys posted. That's why it's important. Follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram at Big C Got Game to stay up to date what's going on in the Dynasty. Now it's time to get ready for the Battle of Louisiana. Tigers versus Tigers. LSU comes in 2-0 after beating FCS Midwest and Tennessee. The Bayou Bengals are led by Justin McMillan. The senior QB has thrown for 412 yards and 5 touchdowns, but it's his scrambling ability that makes us nervous. On the ground, it's a 3-headed rushing attack. Clyde Edwards-Helaire leads the way in rushing with 142 yards and 2 scores. Second on the team is McMillan with 93 yards and 2 scores, but sophomore speedback Joe Webb is going to be a problem. He is the starter and only has rushed for 62 yards and 1 score. Out wide, Jonathan Giles leads the team in catches and yards, and tight end Caleb Roddy has 2 touchdowns grabs on the season. On defense, Devin White leads the team in tackles with 10. Second on the team is Caleb Chasen with 8, but we have to worry about the LSU pass rush. Glenn Logan leads the way with 2 sacks. Johnson and Fihoko both have 1, and we have to keep an eye on Big Rashard Lawrence. In the secondary, once a GSU recruit, Tyrell Williams leads the team with 1 interception. So the big question is, can Grambling State avenge their only loss on the season last year? Kirk is rolling with the Grambling State Tigers. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're brand new, and don't forget to ring that bell and join the Noti Squad. Hit those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Big C Got Game, and get ready for the trip to Death Valley. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.